Then we pump those profits back into the profit cycle to generate even more profits. And I know what you're going to say. Profits? Yes, Stan. You're soaking in them.
Hey everybody, how's it going? This is your boy ExtrmWill with Extreme Tech, and we're going to do another Salad AI video. We're probably going to do, it's probably going to be Salad AI / Warthog. I'm not going to get as much in the Warthog, but probably more towards the end of the video. But I guess I'll have to do it a little bit in the beginning of the video. Because if we look at this, my Salad earnings are garbage. I think I only have 28 machines on Salad right now, but with 28 machines on Salad, I made $23.18. The last 24 hours, which is just garbage. There's a lot of time in here where I'm down to 11 cents. It's just, oh, this is not getting it done. There's still some high points here where it gets up to 35 cents, I guess, but it's just not looking good. Too much down here, and like this, I shouldn't be seeing 10 cents ever. There's no reason for you to be seeing 10 cents for a 15-minute block. So it just looks bad. The number's been looking bad for a while because it was $23.35 yesterday, $23.92 the day before that, $23.20 the day before that, $25.46 the day before that, and we've got to go all the way back to the 11th for $32.39. I believe it's been since the 11th since any of my 34090s have picked up an actual job. They're not running right now. They're calculating. It's definitely that. I mean, that's where the huge bulk of this really is right now. My 4090s are just calculating and not making any money, and that's tanking all of this out. Just very disappointing. Look at this. It's just been kind of garbage for a while. We've got to go back to the 26th and the 27th for me to have a $45 day. Or $46 day, $45.50 days. They have like actual decent days making where I should have been making. It just looks like just no work in the system and just very disappointed. So I gotta do something. So I've been working on Warthog, still running into issues with that. We'll get into a little bit when we get into the systems, because the very first card I have, the machine number one we normally look at, the 20 core CPU with the 4090 is currently over on Warthog. Let's see, can we slide this over here real quick? And we'll just slide this over here to show what it's doing. That's not actually what it's doing. It's doing 677. No, it's currently doing 600. It says it's averaging 781. So my 4090 is currently, it says it's doing about $1.28 over on Warthog. Not really that great. I don't actually think it's breaking even. I think I might be paying them for me to mine Warthog right now. Because that $1.28 is not very much. Just have the current price of Warthog on it. This says I should be doing, I guess this currently I should be doing that. $1.20. Oh, can I look at this without really looking at it? 742. And I can't actually look at full here. You get some information that I shouldn't be giving up. So yeah, I don't know why it says it's going less right now. But yeah, for this $1.28, I think did I have what to mine up here? Yeah, my estimate on this was I was probably doing about 350 watts total, is my guess, at $1.26 for electric. Making $1.28, maybe I'm profiting 2 cents. So I think part of the reason with this with the Warthog is I don't have a good enough CPU to line up with the 4090s. So the 4090s won't actually do me any good on Warthog. I still got to look into that and try to figure it all out. I can get it over 1,000 mega hash on there, but I have to use way more electric then. It doesn't seem to be worth it, but that's where that one is. It's going to come back over here. I'm just still trying to do different testing. It wasn't running, so that was the one that I did the vast majority of my testing with Warthog to figure some of that out. But I'm going to start putting a bunch of these machines that don't look like they're working. I'm going to try to put them over there and try to see what I can figure out. So this 20-core GPU, it's not strong enough to properly power the 4090. So with Warthog, you have to have, it's more of a line-to-line. Your CPU has to be strong enough to get everything out of the GPU. So in order to use the 4090s over on Warthog, I need like a $500 CPUs, and then I need $200 motherboards, and I need DDR5 VRAM, or not VRAM, RAM. So to be honest, I don't see me putting the 4090s over on Warthog. I don't think I would ever be able to recoup the money to buy three $500 CPUs if I were to put them over there. Like, it's just not going to be cost effective. So I need to figure out which cards can this 20 CPU properly power enough for it to work on Warthog that it makes sense. So if we go and look at this right now, I think this one looks like it is actually running right now. So if we go into what is now my first machine, the other 4090, it'll be back in here probably, I want to assume, before I go to bed tonight. I want to test these other Hive OSs here that I have, these thumb drives. I have another thumb drive out in the garage right now. I want to test them on that one to make sure it's working right, and then try to figure out, because I tried putting it on another one of my machines, and it didn't want to work. So, like, I've done Hive. I'm pretty decent with Hive, but I've just run into lots of little stuff that's made it harder for me to try to get some of that stuff done. So, I'm going to do some testing with it, and it'll get back. But for right now, this is going to be our number one machine. So this is 20 cores, 96 gigabytes of RAM, RTX 4070 Ti. I'd like to try this one over on there and see what this will do, because I imagine this might be able to do like 1,000 mega hash, maybe, if the CPU is strong enough to power the GPU correctly without it bottlenecking. I think my 4090 is getting horrifically bottlenecked, and it's just like worst case scenario because the CPU is bottlenecking the GPU. It's just not working well. But I want to see maybe if this one will, because this GPU is nowhere near strong, how well that one will work. But it's currently in a job, so because it's in a job, I'm not going to stop it. If we go to this next one, this is another one I'd like to see what this one would do over there too, because this could be quite interesting, but it's currently in a job. I think this Threadripper might still be pretty decent. So, but I don't know. It is an older CPU, so it may not do anything at all over there. 3090s too. My 3090s seem to be doing pretty good over here right now on sale. This one's doing $2.62. It's a medium tier job. So I'm pretty good. Let's see, what was that one? That was the low tier jobs. That one's not even really done much of anything. But this is on the medium tier job for the 3090. So that's pretty good. Let's see. So here we go on to the next one. This is the start of the BC/PC.com combo kits. So this is 12 cores, 96 gigabytes of memory, RTX 4090, and it's not working. It hasn't. It's been idle right now for about 2 hours. So, dumb. This one right here, this 12 cores, 96 gigabytes, RTX 4090. This one's been idle for days. The last time I have this one getting a job is 3 days ago. Ouch. So my three 4090s are currently not doing anything. I may have to look into, I don't know, maybe if I throw them on NiceHash or something. You know, or what's the other one? Not NiceHash. The other one that's like NiceHash. The other, I can't think of what it's called. The other mining thing. Maybe if I put them on just mining some random coins, that may be the better move. Put them on crypto mining right now. Something's got to make money in crypto mining. Let's see. Let's take a look. Hashrate.no. Calculator. Let's say I have... Oh, no, GPU calculator. I have three 4090s. at 15 cents. Can they do anything at all right now? Or am I still better off just having them? That is a lot of electric. That might not be. Oh man, that'd be hard to swallow. Leo seems like it'd be kind of cool, but oh man, is that rough? That is rough. Having it run 930 watts just to be making $1.30, $1.40. Oh, I think I'd rather have them just calculating on salad, because that would still be that's 45 cents a day in profit on a Leo. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it'd almost be better. Well, I think Aleo was the one that's already on all the exchanges, so that might not be too bad. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll continue to think about it, but yeah, 4090s are just sitting, not doing anything. It's just heartbreaking. So if we go to this next one here, 12 cores, 96 gigabytes, RTX 4070. This one doesn't look like it has a job. It's been sitting for about 2 hours. If we go to the next one, 12 cores, 96 gigabytes, RTX 4060 Ti. This one looks like it is currently active in a job, $2.62. That's the medium tier job. I think my 4060 Ti's are going pretty good right now. My 4060 Ti's and my 3090s, I think, are the only things that are running. So this next one, 12 cores, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3090. This one's going $2.62 right now, so this is a medium tier job. Next machine, 12 cores, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3090. This one's actually doing $4.26. This is a high priority job, so this is really, really good. This is, so I don't think I'll see any of the 3090s over on the Warthog anytime soon. Again, here you have RTX 4070 Ti. Well, it's 12 cores, 96 gigabytes of memory, RTX 4070 Ti. This one looks like it's been idle 12 hours-ish probably. Not till like the middle of the day yesterday it had a job. So if we go to the next one, 12 cores, 96 gigabytes, RTX 3090. This one, is that running constantly? Yeah, it looks like it's running constantly and the price is bouncing all over, but it looks like it's doing $3.46. This should be the medium tier job. Let's see, we can close that down. I did go through on all of my machines. I was thinking about making a video on it, but I guess I didn't. I went through on all of them and I deleted, what is that called? Copilot and Cortana. Deleted it off. I uninstalled it off every single machine I have. I think it's just bloated up junkware that I don't need. So I did go through and do that. That's why that's up. I was going to make a video on it. Completely forgot to. Yeah, just uninstall Copilot. If you see Copilot anywhere, just uninstall it. You can go add remove program down here. That's where that was. Add remove program. So you type in add remove program. Copilot comes up right here. So I deleted Copilot and Cortana. I'm not using them on here, so just get rid of them. Copilot is literally only being used to steal your data and information faster. It doesn't benefit you in any way, shape, or form. It's just junk. That's my opinion on it. So anyways, on this next machine, 12 cores, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3080. This one's doing $1.30, so this is the low priority job. But it's nice to see this one is working. I think that's one of the only cards I have that is working right now. It's not a 3090 or a 4060 Ti. Let's see. So we have 12 cores, 96 gigabytes, RTX 3090. This one's doing $3.67. This should be a medium tier priority job. So that is nice. It is using a lot of memory too. It says it's using 52 gigabytes of memory, which they're only supposed to be able to be using like 40. So It's using quite a bit. I wonder if this is like a special job where they let them actually pay for more. If we go to the next one, this is 12 cores, 64 gigabytes, RTX 4060 Ti. This one looks like it's doing $2.28, right? Yeah, it's doing a weird reporting thing where it's trying to show the 10 cents in there, but it's not doing the 10-cent job. It shows the 10-cent job for like 1 second. No, for a fraction of a second. For like 2 10,000ths of a second or 100,000ths of a second, and then it shows the $2.62. So it's doing the $2.62. They have this all turned off in the program. That's why you don't see this when you bring this up. And this probably has an error, which we can tell right now is error 18. Literally doesn't matter. Clearly, it's actually working because it's showing the job in here. It's actively running a job, so you can just retry that one and it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's really making the $2.62. If we would go and look into the individual machines, I'm sure I could find it and figure it out. It might be a little bit hard, but yeah, I think right now my 4060 Ti's and 3090s are the only things that are running. Crazy. So here we go. Another 12 core, 64 gigabytes, RTX 4060 Ti. This one's doing $1.30. It's a low priority job, but it is running. This one, everything is shut off because I was trying to get this one. I wanted to get this started on Warthog before I left because this one I actually have plugged in. I have the power meter hooked up to this one right now. So I want to get it hooked up. When I put the USB drive in, it wouldn't load. I think that's because on my YouTube video, I did the one video where if it won't read the M.2 drive correctly, you change the settings in the what is that called? Why am I blanking on it? You change the setting in the BIOS on the motherboard, and I'm wondering if that's what I did on this one. So it's forcing it to read the M.2. It won't let it read the USB. So I think I've got to go into that and into the BIOS and tell it to read the USB. But I can, we'll double check this real quickly. It's probably not running. Oh, it's doing a 10-cent job right now. But you know what we're going to say? I don't even care. I'm just going to shut it down. Quit salad. And shut down. And I'm going to try to get this one going on Warthog and see if what this 12 core looks like it'll do with the 3060 on Warthog. I did shut that down, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go to this one then. This is probably the nicest GPU I have right now, but I don't think I can run this one on Warthog because I'm not supposed to be doing actual crypto mining on this. My wife needs to be able to use this one whenever she needs to use it. So, this is in a different resolution now. She did not like the big 32-inch 4K monitor up there. She complained about it, so I was like, nice, I can take it down here. So I am back to the 3 32-inch 4K monitors. So I have literally screen from here to here. You can't even see how wide my arms are, how much screen I actually have right now. The 3 42-inch monitors, and I still have the 17-inch Dell monitor. So I actually have 4 monitors up right now. So this is nice. Full command center setup here going on. But yeah, this one has to stay on salad. So it's doing $1.30 right now. This is a low priority job. So this is one of the only ones, I guess, that's not a 3090 or 4060 Ti that is working. But I got a bunch of those all up. So we'll shut these down. See, we'll come in here. Chrome Remote Desktop will only let you have 20 open at a time. So we're going to do my 8-core machines. So this one looks like it was doing $1.30 for a little bit, and right now it is doing nothing. And this next one, i7, 8-core, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3060. This one is doing nothing and hasn't done anything since the 14th. This next one, i7, 8 cores, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3070. This one, it looks like it might, no, it didn't even actually run that job. This one looks like it's basically done nothing since, yeah, the 14th. Basically, it's done a couple 10-cent jobs, but not actually done anything of note. Let's go to the next one. Ryzen 7, 8 core, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3070. We'll dismiss that. This one looks like it is actually doing, should be doing $1.30, so it should be a low tier priority job. Looks like it's all messed up here in the reporting. This one's actually working, so that's cool. So I probably won't try to push this one over onto Warthog yet. If it is going to be working. I thought I'll just try to take whatever idle if I can get stuff worked out well enough. I'm still trying to figure Warthog out. It's really complicated. Like, there's not a lot of real reference material. Unless you have, like, I don't even know what the card is. I want to say it's like an FPGA that everyone is using. Like a BC250 or something like that. I don't really know what they are or how you get them. What is his name? Why am I blanking on so much now? See you next Tuesday, guy. He hasn't done anything on YouTube now in like a month. I don't know where he's been. Really good, solid crypto mining YouTuber. He got a real good line on them. He bought a whole bunch of them, and then about a month ago he stopped YouTubing. I don't really know what he's doing. And I'm blanking on his name. He's in Texas. Blind Run. Right? I want to say Blind Run. Blind Run something. Yeah. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. But anyways, yeah, he had a real good line on how to buy them, so he bought a bunch of them. He was doing the Warthog a while ago. Hopefully he's still doing the Warthog and made a whole bunch and cashed it all out. But unless you have that card specifically, like, there isn't a lot of real data out there. Like, a lot of it's kind of figuring it out, you know. I guess they say return to the golden age of crypto, where you just got to figure it all out yourself. So, but, yeah. So anyways, let's get on to this next one. I can't remember where I even was at, any of my train of thought. So i5, 6 cores, 32 gigabytes, RTX 3060 Ti. This one's doing nothing. i5, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3060. Ooh, this one's doing $1.30. This one's actually working, carrying its weight. That's nice. Ryzen 5, 6 core, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3070 Ti. This one does not look like it has done anything. Ooh, that's not real work. Let's see, that's not real work. That's not real work. That could have been work. Maybe 1114. Maybe 1114 it had done some work. 1113, it looks like it definitely did some, though. Oh, I'm going to act like 3 days. Maybe 3 days ago this thing had done something. Ouch. It's just painful to look at and see how idle everything's been. So, this next one, i5, 6 cores, 32 gigabytes, RTX 3070. This one is, it's doing some 10-cent jobs. And the last time it did something before a 10-cent job, we are at, before the 8th. Ouch, 8 days ago? Oh, man. Yeah, just like, I don't know what is going on with Salad right now. Just not. I mean, it's been doing 10-cent jobs, but, like, if you're just going 10-cent jobs, like, what are you doing? Wasting my electric. Ryzen 5, 6 core, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3060 Ti. This one looks like it's doing $1.30. It's low priority jobs. This one's actually doing something, so that's good. Get on this next one here. i7, 4 cores, 16 gigabytes of DDR3, RTX 3060. This one, it did a 10-cent job for a little bit. Do I have anything in here other than 10 cents? No. Just 10 cents going back to the 13th. Wow. Ugh. Ugh. i3, 4 cores, 64 gigabytes, RTX 3070. This one's on 10 cents. It does look like yesterday for a little bit this one was making some money yesterday. So, I guess that's good. Not doing anything today, though. Then the last one, i3, 4 cores, 32 gigabytes, RTX 3080. This one is currently not doing anything. And do we have anything other than 10 cents in here for this? No, we are not showing anything other than the 10 cents since 11/8. So for the last 8 days, this has not done anything other than 10-cent jobs. So I got to do... Ugh. Air 13. I think Air 13 just got to hit retry on. This one I may need to... fully uninstall Salad and try to reinstall Salad maybe. But we'll see. I don't know how much I'm really wanting to do that much work. So go back to this, like, yeah, I mean, this $2.62. This is, I guess this is my 3090s, 4060 Ti's, and 3070s are the only things I believe I have working. So, yeah, very disappointed right now in Salad. Kind of heartbroken that I have machines that have been up and running and calculating for 8 days without doing anything other than a 10-cent job. Like, it's going to push me on to other things. I will try to get some content coming out specifically based on Warthog and how to do it. Some kind of rough stuff that I've seen for your base overclocks, for your GPU. The overclocks for Pyron, I think, work for that. I think Warthog is the easiest thing to just transition over to with this, because your basic machines should still work and function the same. You don't need as much RAM in them for Warthog, so if it's going to become a dedicated Warthog machine, you could probably pull a whole bunch of that RAM out. You definitely don't need all that RAM in there at all. I don't know that much about Warthog yet, though. I'm still trying to learn. There is so much to learn and pay attention to and try to figure out, and normally I can just sit down and I can read, or just binge a bunch of somebody else's work and go like, okay, I've got all this and all that figured out. But it's kind of hard. There's not really a whole lot out there. There is another guy I started watching who does a lot of content. He has the same log off or sign off thing that I do at the end of his video. So I may need to change my sign up because I just want something different and unique that nobody else is doing. But I don't have one figured out yet. So just don't want us all having the same sign off and log off thing. That's just dumb. Yeah. So I'm frustrated with Salad. Warthog is kind of a pain in the butt, and I'm already frustrated with that, but I think I'm going to try to figure it out better to see if I can't figure it out good enough, then I don't know. I'm definitely not happy with this $23.32, and I'm not happy enough to start trying to figure other stuff out to see if I can do other stuff. So I'm going to end this video and go play around with trying to see if I can turn machines on Warthog and see if I can get them to actually do work and make me some money. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, come on back, and I will get more content out as fast as I can. Hopefully I'll start doing split content, so like one day it'll be Salad and one day it'll be Warthog or something like that, so we'll work on multiple projects. As a rough estimate, that seems in my head like that would be really cool if I could do one day and one the next day, so enough stuff should be changing. I should have learned enough about the other thing to have it work, but we will see. I've been able to get one machine running on Warthog and have not been able to attempt to scale it in my attempts to scale it, and it was really hard for me to get the one machine up and running. So, but I should be able to scale it. So we'll see how it all goes. Yeah, if you like the video, like button, subscribe, coming back. See you next time. Peace. And I'm going to work on coming up with a new thing to sign off on. But this is what I got. So this is what I got. So we're going to hope for peace. See ya.